a cash Christmas, just like the ones we used to know, where downtown glistens and college kids grinning from finals long past gone. I'm dreaming of a cash Christmas, with trees cut fresh from family farms. May your candy be shiny and sweet, and may all your gingerbread houses look neat. I'm dreaming of a cash Christmas, just like the ones we used to know, where we all watch movies and gifts are ready, and taking sleigh rides in the snow. I'm dreaming of a cash Christmas, with ice skates underneath the stars. May your Santa visits be a smash, and may all your Christmases be cash.
Hi, and welcome to this Christmas special of Cash Rendezvous. I'm Kaylee Moss.
And I'm Addison Stoddard. Downtown Logan is looking festive for the upcoming holiday.
Kesley Kincaid joins us here in the studio. Kesley, you went downtown and got the scoop on all things Christmas.
Yes, that's right, Kaylee. There was lots of decorations downtown, and I talked with some people to see their thoughts.
Center Street in Logan is known for being one of the festive places downtown during the holidays.
My favorite thing about downtown Logan during the holiday season is all of this stuff that you see on Center Street. They really go all out and decorate all of this street in a really good way, and makes you feel like you're kind of back home.
With the holiday season upon us, downtown Logan is getting in the holiday spirit with some help from the Logan Downtown Alliance.
I have lived here my whole life. I have never thought about going downtown, but since they have decorated, I was driving by the other day, saw how cute it was decorated, and was like, why don't we spend more time on that street?
It seems many Logan residents feel that when Center Street in downtown is decorated for the holidays, they are more likely to visit what downtown has to offer.
It did on Saturday. There was thousands of people down there Saturday when they turned on all the lights on Center Street.
Downtown Logan is able to have these decorations downtown with help from the Logan Downtown Alliance.
I think a lot of people enjoy the atmosphere down here because it is so kind of magical, and so they come to see it and see the candy in the windows, all the stuff that's down here.
The Christmas lights do bring more people downtown, but people are also visiting the local businesses on the street.
I remember the decorations and lighting from way back when I was a kid in the 70s and how they were they'd go across Main Street over the road, and the tabernacle was all lit up and everything, and they had music playing out loud outside. It was really great.
I had so much fun looking at all the lights and decorations downtown and talking to people about what they like about it.
Yes, I also really love just heading downtown Logan. It's so awesome. You grab your hot chocolate and then you walk around, and it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite thing has got to be all the Christmas lights around.
I will say I walked right into a Hallmark movie the other night, right here in Logan. Located right off Main Street is a Logan Christmas activity. The Lob Plaza Ice Rink opened last winter and has guests coming back this season. Though it is newer, guests say this is their new favorite tradition. The Downtown Alliance says this gives people the opportunity to walk around downtown and give people something to do in the cold winters.
No, it definitely helps to get outside a little bit in the winter, enjoy some fresh air, some crisp air. It's lovely, and they have beautiful fires here and some heaters and stuff, so it's not too cold, but you still get to enjoy the time outside and enjoy the season.
Skaters can warm up around the fire pit while others twirl and others crash and burn.
We'll see how it goes, but I spend more time on my butt than my feet, so.
It is $5 a session, and because the rink is not huge, you must reserve a time at least 90 minutes before you skate. Staff says this is to keep the rink from getting too crowded and prevent people from getting hurt. The rink is open Monday through Saturday, and if you want to take a step into a real-life Hallmark movie, this could be the place for you. Addie, did you ever go to the mall and see Santa when you were growing up?
I never went to a mall, but Santa always did come the day after Thanksgiving in my little small town.
That's so fun. Well, Santa was right here in Logan, and organizers say they draw inspiration from Hallmark movies for the downtown event every year. The annual Center Street Holiday Festival kicked off the Christmas season in Logan on Saturday. The American Festival Chorus performed, and there was a winter market with vendors and food.
Kids were waiting and watching as Santa led the Twinkle Light Parade down Center Street. Local businesses drove cars decked out in the Christmas spirit.
It's really beautiful, and all the lights are just everywhere, and the music's over.
Organizers helped decorate downtown and to draw people to Center Street.
Also get the holiday spirit and just get outside and have some fun.
Part of that fun was the unveiling of the hanging candy in the Bluebirds windows. But I'll tell you more about that later in the show.
It's nice to see Santa coming to town, but I hope next time he brings his reindeer and his sleigh so that we can get a ride.
Yeah, but there is a place here in the valley where you can meet Santa and get a sleigh ride, but not from reindeers. The American West Heritage Center is preparing for the holidays with their annual horse sleigh rides. These horses can pull about 20 people in sleighs. This is footage of the American West Heritage Center from last year. Here, visitors can drink hot cocoa and visit Santa.
The farm is made for Christmas. We get to decorate and celebrate that kind of frontier Christmas feeling.
This is what the American West Heritage Center looks like now as employees are beginning to put up decorations. So far, there are only wreaths and a nativity scene set up, but the center is on schedule to have more decorations up for the holidays.
Gunnell says they have about 200 acres to set up. She says they will decorate the farmhouse and the building for Santa's workshop by the end of this week. The sleigh rides will begin on Saturday, December 14th.
Santa needs a place to put those presents that he has dropped off, and a fresh Christmas tree is one of the many traditions people have around the holidays. Merrill Family Holiday Sales in Wellsville has 10 different Christmas tree types, which you can find in both large and small sizes. They also have a Christmas store with ornaments and other decorations. Cache County just made it possible to buy a permit to cut down your own Christmas tree, but it can be difficult to find a tree that is right for you.
What you soon find out is about 1 out of 200 trees would qualify as a Christmas tree. Everybody wants that perfect pyramidal shape, and that just doesn't occur very often naturally.
The trees come from Montana and Oregon. Once they have been cut, they are sent to Cache Valley and sold. To learn more about the farm and purchasing a live Christmas tree, visit our Facebook page. My dad has 6 Christmas trees in our house, so I am always responsible for setting one of them up and putting ornaments on them. Are you part of the decorating in your house?
I love that. So my mom has her tree that's upstairs, and that has the matching ornaments and all that good stuff. But then downstairs is where the fun happens, and it's all of the little homemade ornaments and decorations, which is fun. So best of both worlds in the Moss household, so it's great. We'll tell you what's bringing people into the Hallmark store and what item is returning to the shelf.
Speaking of Hallmark, we'll tell you about some of the new Hallmark movies you can watch as part of their countdown to Christmas.
Right here, we can see that there currently is no snow in Logan. The current temperature is 43 degrees. And coming back, we'll take a look at the weather we'll be having during Christmas break.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look
unseasonally warm it has been.
And Kaylee, we have made it to December and there is still no snow and it's feeling warm. Throughout this next week, we can see the highs are in the 40s and highs in the 30s.
We are expecting snow on Sunday, and then there is sunny skies until the 17th.
There's also snow on the 21st and 22nd, but other than that, we will be seeing the sun. So we will see if it's going to be a white Christmas this year. Because on Christmas, it will be partly cloudy and 23 degrees. So let's hope there is no snow, there's no ice on the roof so that the reindeers don't slip.
And then it will be sunny once again to kick off the new year with a high of 36. And believe it or not, 2025 is just right around the corner. Joining us is JT Miller to tell us about the Hallmark store downtown.
JT, I haven't been in there in a while. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can find in the Hallmark store?
Yeah, of course. You know, they've obviously have the store decorated because it's the holidays, but I went in there and found out you don't need jingle bells to hear some Christmas music.
The North Pole Express.
Ornaments play music along the walls here at Coppin's Hallmark store.
Hallmark has the best ornaments, period. And it brings people to the store this time of year for a purpose that is sentimental and endearing to the family. We have a lot of business around this time, so I know it's bringing people out here.
Along with the ornaments, Hallmark employees decorated the store with items from their catalog. One is returning to the store and is becoming one of their best sellers.
These are the holiday tappers. This is the first time in 20 years they've had this in stock. It features 4 Christmas characters who tap dance to Christmas music when you press this button.
20 years ago, you had to buy them individually and collect the set for them to work all together.
They were just very popular back in that day, so they brought them back, and they have been very popular this time as well.
But not all the items are from Hallmark. The Coppin family owns this store and a manufacturing company where they make stuffed animals called Warm Pals.
They're good for anyone and everyone. They're good for old people, young people. They're weighted, you can get them hot or cold, and they're filled with lavender, so they're very soothing.
Duncan says that everyone loves these Warm Pals.
It's all about family, it's all about love and just making each other happy. It's just an awesome store to be in.
There are things here of the personal, sentimental, traditional value that people can't get anywhere else.
Duncan also told me that if students show their ID, they can get a 10% discount on anything that isn't already on sale or a Hallmark ornament.
Well, you guys, I might just have to go and cash in my 10%, get one of those little holiday tappers. Those look so cute.
They're so cute. And I have one of those Warm Pals that I sleep with every night, and I absolutely love it. So we'll have to go check it out again.
I think it's wonderful that we have a Hallmark store here in the Valley. I always enjoy a good Christmas movie around the holidays.
I do too. And I don't know about you, but I looked at their countdown to Christmas calendar and they have 32 new holiday movies.
I saw that too. And if you're looking for a movie to watch, here are a few you can watch on the Hallmark Channel or the Hallmark streaming service. Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story, is about a woman who comes from a family of super fans of the Kansas City Chiefs. She meets the director of fan engagement for the team. As the pair gets to know each other, a holiday romance sparks between them.
The Santa Class tells the story of a woman who takes over her father's Santa school. She and her co-worker find who they believe is the real Santa after a sledding accident causes him memory loss. They put him through Santa school to help him get back in the sleigh and save Christmas.
Following, Yonder Star follows a former TV star who goes to Vermont after a scandal. She's unable to find a room until a bed and breakfast owner and widower takes her in. She offers to help him with a local church Christmas pageant, where she finds the Christmas spirit, a welcoming community, and of course, love.
There's just something about watching a Hallmark movie this time of year. They're so nostalgic, so Christmassy. Do you have a favorite Hallmark movie, Kaylee?
Well, Addie, I am a sucker for a good Hallmark movie, but if I'm going to be honest, I love all of them, and the same storyline goes for pretty much every single one.
Isn't that the truth? Coming up, I'll show you how
it takes hours of time, but it's so fun and so rewarding.
I'll show you how this local candy store is preparing for Christmas.
People ask me, they're like, what were your credentials to do this? I'm like, nothing, I have none.
And speaking of candy, we'll show you the finished projects from candy artists.
We'll show you a sweet surprise everyone in the family can enjoy.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to this sweet ending to our show. You've seen ornaments, you've seen candy, but have you ever seen a candy ornament bigger than you? At Christmas time, Logan Center Street and downtown display 12 400-pound hanging ornaments. This tradition started 7 years ago. 3 candy ornaments hung up in the windows of Bluebird Candy Company.
It stands out. You know, anyone can do ornaments, but if you want to make a statement, you want to go big, this is about as impressive as you can get.
This year, the theme is classic Christmas movies. Anyone can make one, and the Bluebird Candy Company will provide you with the base and the candy. Each ornament has 2 sides and is displayed throughout the entire holiday season. Christmas time means Christmas sweets and sweaters.
Yeah, I think my little cow here would maybe be like some of the sweets that I saw yesterday at the Bluebird Candy Co. They are preparing for the holidays, and I will show you what that looks like. Christmas candy. We all have our favorites.
When it comes to Christmas candy, you may think of the traditional candy cane or orange sticks, along with the many other flavors and candies found at a retail store. At Bluebird Candy Co., they have all of these flavors mixed into their hand-dipped chocolates.
Bluebird Candy is located on Center Street and has been in business since 1914.
It's one of the few places actually in the country that still does a lot of work with hands.
You can watch the chocolate dippers from the store, but there is more that goes into making the sweets. The first step is figuring out which chocolates need to be made. Once the cooks have done inventory, they will begin making the centers. Once the insides are made, they will cut them to the correct shape and place them on the trays for the chocolatiers. Then chocolatiers will take the centers and create the final chocolates using milk, dark, and occasionally white chocolate.
And I think I probably do like 600 to 700 chocolates a day.
The chocolatiers learn all the different designs for the flavors. They also need to know what the correct temperature is so that the chocolate will set properly.
You'll do a chocolate and put it on and it will just the chocolate will just melt out and won't hold its shape. It was too runny.
Finally, the chocolates are boxed up or put at the front of the store for people to buy.
It's so fun to come in, especially during the holiday season, and shop around and get something that's homemade and also delicious.
I am normally a sour candy girl rather than chocolate, but it smelled so good in there, I need to go back.
I was actually just there, and yeah, I got my fix on my chocolate. It was absolutely fantastic.
The 25th annual Gingerbread Parade is just around the corner. Gingerbread creations will be on display in downtown Logan from December 7th through the 21st. There are 12 different artists this year.
The gingerbread houses will be displayed in a variety of businesses downtown. You can find artists and gingerbread house locations on Downtown Logan's website.
My mom used to make gingerbread houses, and they were big and extravagant, but I never really got into it. Do you have any experience with gingerbread?
I remember when I was young, one year I got one of the gingerbread candies stuck up my nose. That's probably my most vivid gingerbread house making story, and it wasn't the best experience.
I have a lot of experience with gingerbread. My mom and my grandma make seriously hundreds of gingerbread cookies, small ones, big ones, all sizes, and we give them as gifts to friends and family for the holiday.
I don't have much experience with gingerbread or gingerbread houses, but one of my traditions with my family is every Christmas we go out and watch a movie in the theaters.
So fun.
Thank you for watching this holiday edition of Cash Rendezvous.
You can watch this and other editions on our Facebook page.
We'll leave you with another look at the Twinkle Light Parade.
Happy holidays, Cache Valley.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi. You mean you were driving? Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
The surplus store. Someone's trash is about to be my treasure. We have cords and cables here. We have bags full of towels and sheets. Do you want this fold-up mattress? Because we don't. We got keyboards, paint cans, whatever this is, typewriters, computer monitors. It's destiny on the line, and we want you at surplus. Products are not guaranteed to work. All sales are final. This commercial is not endorsed by Utah State.